What's up, everybody? This is Daniel's son. Guess what? I've been tagged, and I'm glad. I think this is fun. I do. I think tags are fun. If you're wondering what a tag is, it is a fragrance reviewer will come up with a topic or something to discuss. They'll do a video on it, and then they'll pass it along to somebody else, another fragrance reviewer, and then they will talk about it or discuss it, and then it will be passed along. I've seen some of these tags get huge, humongous. It seemed like they went on forever and everybody did them. But the name of this tag is Reviewers Releasing Their Own Fragrances. And I'm supposed to tell you about what I think about all these fragrance reviewers coming out with their own fragrance brand and fragrances. This actually started, Cody actually is the one who tagged me personally. He's a fragrance reviewer. He has a YouTube channel called Smell Good, Feel Good. Him and Chris, another fragrance reviewer that has a YouTube channel called Motivated Living. Both of them actually created this tag and started it. Cody was actually the one who tagged me. He wants to know my thoughts about all these fragrance reviewers coming out with their own fragrance brand and fragrances. First, let me tell you who they are. Let me tell you who all these fragrance reviewers that come out with their own brand are. The first one, his name is Dan. He is a fragrance reviewer called, he has a fragrance YouTube channel called Mr. Smelly 1977. He has his own brand now called Gravitas, and he has a fragrance now called Pour Homme. Another fragrance reviewer that started his own fragrance brand, his name is Peter. He has a YouTube channel called Fragrance View. His fragrance brand is called Centauri Perfumes. Stephen from Redolescence. The name of his fragrance brand is called Navitus Parfums. Jeremy Fragrance has Fragrance One, and a lot of y'all do not know this, but the House of Kerosene, or Kerosene, the fragrance house, was started by John Pegg, and he actually used to be a fragrance reviewer on YouTube. A lot of people do not know that. And I think John Pegg was actually the first fragrance reviewer on YouTube to actually start his own brand. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I believe he is the first one. So Cody wants to know my feelings and thoughts about all these fragrance reviewers coming out with their own fragrance brand and fragrances. I watched part of his video last night about him discussing that, and this is going to be almost a carbon copy of what he said. I've actually been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now, way before I was tagged. He just tagged me like yesterday, I believe. But I've actually been thinking about this myself. So what do I think about it? I'm excited. I'm happy for these guys. John Pegg from Kerosene, his house is actually pretty much already established. Jeremy Fragrance, he is just getting established. He still has a lot of work to do. Stephen, Dan, and Peter, they just got started. But I know they're going to hit it huge. I really do. I believe they are going to do massively well with their little fragrance house and fragrance brand. I think they are going to do exceptionally well, all of them. This is a dream come true for all these guys, I believe. And I think it's exciting for someone like me, a fragrance reviewer on YouTube, just thinking about coming up with your own fragrance brand and fragrances, that is so exciting to me. And I know these guys are really excited. Um, but I'm happy for them. I think it's a dream come true for all of them. It had actually crossed my mind, not necessarily to start my own fragrance brand, but I've been studying perfumery for a while now. So I've actually been thinking about down the road maybe creating my own fragrance, maybe more for personal use or maybe for friends or something. Um, and that's exciting for me to think about it. And I can't imagine what these other guys starting their actual own brand. That is super cool. I am uber excited for all these guys. Um, I have not tried. I have not personally tried any fragrance from any of these guys yet. But I'm planning on it. I want to actually be able to experience fragrances from all these guys. It might take me a little while to get samples and bottles and stuff, but I'm actually excited to try fragrances that these guys have created. Sorry about my voice and coughing, but I'm just getting over the flu, so I apologize. But I am uber excited for all these guys, and I think they are going to do exceptionally well. I really do. Um, so that's actually pretty much, I believe, what Cody said. But that's my honest opinion. That's what I feel. I actually want to tag 3 people. I want to tag 3 people because there might be some people that might not want to do this tag, so I thought it would be safe for me to tag 3. All 3 of these guys I really like. I watch them all the time. And there's a YouTube channel called Scent Nation. There's 2 guys. It started off with one guy, but now he has a partner in crime. And I don't know either one of their first names. But I've been watching both of them for a long time. The name of their fragrance YouTube channel is called Scent Nation. I tagged both of y'all. I want to hear what both of y'all have to think about these fragrance YouTubers coming up with their own fragrance brand. Tell me what you think. Another one I want to tag is Karl from UK Frag guy. I've been watching him for a long time. What do you think about all this? Another one I want to tag is another one I've been watching for a long time. His name is Harry. He has a YouTube channel called East River G3. What do you have to think about this? Anyway, that's it for my thoughts and feelings about this. And I'm probably going to go lay back down and rest because my voice is almost shot just by doing this little talk. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye.